Today's question is, how do I remove a photo background without Photoshop? Now, I think a lot of us run into this situation, especially if we're not paying for Canva Pro. When you pay for Canva Pro, you're able to export a photo as a PNG with a transparent background. But sometimes you're supplied a logo and it has a white background. And so you have to try to figure out a way to make it work because you're not that good in Photoshop. Well, I ran into this situation recently with the website client, and I was able to use a website online called Remove.bg and remove the background in seconds. The first logo that I dropped into this website, I was able to do this absolutely free. So I'm going to walk you through how to use it, and I guarantee you will go and use this website. A common problem that I see when businesses submit their logo, whether it is for a magazine ad or a newsletter or even a website, they send it over as a JPEG with a white background. First and foremost, guys, you need to have your logo without a background because it makes it more versatile, it looks more professional, and really does not take much more effort. So if you are commissioning a graphic design artist to create your logo, or you're creating it on your own within Canva, by the way, I made a video about how to DIY your logo in Canva. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it because it's got 100,000 views. Moving on, just make sure you do it without a background, okay? So when I was creating this website for a friend of mine called the Black Excellence Network of Lynchburg, the logo supplied had the white background. And what was worse was how the text was laid out would require me to do some serious Photoshop work to try to remove it myself. So I said, hey, can you reach out to the person who created it initially and ask them to send it to you as a PNG? And as I waited to get that logo, I thought, you know what, maybe there is a way online that I can upload this image and get some of this background removed to save myself some time. So I came across a little site called Remove.bg, and it says, remove image background 100% automatically and free. So I clicked on how to use and clicked on for individuals, and it said professional grade graphics made by you. Remove backgrounds automatically. Think removing backgrounds from photo is a fiddly task, taking a lot of time and attention to detail, even with the most professional software, aka Photoshop. Guess what? Not anymore. With Remove.bg, anyone can cut out images in just 5 seconds without a single click, 100% automatically. All right, so that's a wonderful claim. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this thing a try. I'm going to see, number one, does it actually remove the background this quickly? And is it free? All right, so when we clicked on the logo in the top left-hand corner, it took us back to the home page. And so we're gonna click on that blue button that says upload image, and we're gonna grab that logo. I haven't clicked a single thing, and literally within 5 seconds, it did look like it removed the background. However, I was extremely skeptical. So I went ahead and I downloaded the high-res image. And you can see here that you have 1 credit and you need to sign up for free in order to get that image. So what I'm going to do is continue with Google. I'm going to go ahead and just log in to my Gmail account. This is always funny because it's like, do I remember the password when it doesn't autofill? Now, this is actually a fairly new thing. They are doing this a lot with Gmail accounts where you have to do a 2-factor authentication. If you do not have this activated on your Gmail account, I would tell you to go ahead and take that step and do that. Having that extra security on the email addresses that you use in your business is a big deal. So all I'm gonna do is go inside the app on my cell phone and tell Google, yep, that was indeed me. And when I do that, it should refresh on this end and redirect and let me in. So I'm going to agree to the terms. I personally do not want to get their email, so I'm not going to click this one, and I will click sign up. After that, it looks like I have 1 credit, but if I open this in a new tab, this shows you how they price it. So if you want to do pay as you go, 1 credit is going to cost you $2. But if you need to buy more credits because you've used the one that they gave you, you can do pay as you go, or you can do the subscription plan. If you do pay as you go, you can pay $2 to download your logo without a transparent background or whatever it is that you're using. Or if you think you're going to be doing this fairly often, you can save some money by buying a bundle of credits. So we will go back and we will download our image, and it saved it to the desktop. So now we're going to go back into Black Excellence Network of Lynchburg. We're going to click on logo and title. We're going to delete this logo, and we're going to upload. You see where it says Remove.bg. This one is a JPEG, and this one is saved as a PNG. We're going to open it, and then we're going to save it, and we're going to see how clean is this background removal. That looks great. Now, again, in this case, because the background is completely removed, that black text is there. However, you can't really see it there because it's also black. So just for this example, I'm going to change the background color so you can see the difference. And we're going to make it a nice little shade of gray. And as you can see, it's pretty dang clean. And that was in a matter of seconds. So the other thing that I wanted to see, and we'll go ahead and discard this, is can it remove people? Now the logo is something that I ran into a lot with other clients. However, let's see if it can do people like this example shows. So fun fact, if you go to Therapy for Black Girls and you're looking for a therapist, you are going to see not only one of my stock photos, but the woman featured in the stock photo is actually a licensed professional counselor in real life. Her name is Lauren, and she is a dear friend of mine. Let's see. And I actually just finished working on her website. So there is Lauren. So if you actually need therapy, you can call her. Randoms. So if you actually need therapy, you can call her. She is legitimately a licensed professional counselor. However, we are going to use this as a test to see how well it can remove Lauren from this background. So I'm just going to take a little screenshot here, and we're going to save this on my desktop. And then we're going to go back inside here, and we're going to upload Lauren and see. There she is. So friends, it actually works. So if you run into a situation where you need the background removed, you do not know how to use Photoshop to do it yourself, or frankly, your time is worth the $2 that you could just spend on Remove.bg, I would encourage you to go check that out. Thanks so much for stopping by 30 Days of Apps. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you turn the notifications on so that you're notified when the next video in this series goes live. On the Bootstrap Biz Advice channel, I teach you how to grow your biz without breaking the bank. Another video that you might like is the video where I show you how to remove a background within the Canva app itself. So make sure that you check that out, and the link to my free resource library is in the description.